the Saints go marching in. Oh, when the Saints go marching in.
First opened in 1975, resurrected in 2006, we welcome you inside the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints, here in downtown New Orleans. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the New Orleans Saints. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen. It is for real. Season begins here. Off we go from the Superdome. Oh, and there's a big hit right away. He is knocked down hard on the opening kickoff. From the 20-yard line, they'll throw right away. Right away, they're coming after him, and they get him. A sack on the opening snap of the game.
A loss of 11 yards. It's second down.
He'll drop to throw. Open man downfield, that's London. And they're going to move this all the way up near the 35-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Now they'll set up to throw. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
19, Charger, 19.
Back to the air once more on second down. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. But can't get there. Drop for the loss of a yard.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
He'll look to throw. That'll be caught. It's the rookie from Michigan State. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. Flush to his left. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
They'll look to throw. That's complete. He's got it to London. And he's going to have a Falcons 1st down. It's a gain of 12 facing 4th down.
13 yards on the play.
And this offense just continues to methodically move the ball down the field here on their opening drive, Mike. And I think defensively, they've got to figure something out. Otherwise, this has the looks for one of those long days in the office.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
They'll send a man in motion left. Back to throw. That's to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Alontae Taylor.
The 2nd down pass. Intercepted. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
On the ground, this is Kendra Miller. Whoa! And he's going to be brought down past the 20. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick 1st down.
That's good for a Saints.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. And if that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full containing him.
They'll stay on the ground with Miller. This time they're ready for him. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground, Mike. There was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's McCarthy. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. Look at that big guy rumble. And he will dive into the end zone. 79 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans. Blake Grupe comes on for the extra point. His kick is good. The Saints have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. Play action, he'll set up to throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Looking into the middle, there's Flowers. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
He's brought down at the 31.
From the 31, here's 2nd down and 3. They'll go again with Robinson. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. So, 1st quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. The Saints out on top. More from New Orleans after this. It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. Pitts is the man in motion. Now, faking the give. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. 2nd time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards.
That's another.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10.
13-yard line.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. He's going to tuck it and go. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Touchdown, Falcons. On now for the extra point. Here's Will Riker. He's got it. And the Falcons will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. And that's going to be short, not making it to the landing zone. So this means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. That one caught by Buck Mead. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. 1st catch for him on this new season. And it results in a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
The RPO, that one is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. 1st catch for him on this new season. And it results in a 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
He'll swing this out to Miller. And this takes it into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
They'll run straight ahead with Miller. He's going to force his way for a yard or 2, but looks like this one's going to be coming back. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Craig Palmer. Touchdown, Saints. Groupie now for the extra point. Saints will move out to a 14-7 lead. So before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around,
In trouble, and down he goes. Carl Granderson working his way in to register his 1st sack of the new season.
the defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 41-yard line.
Play action now. It's McCarthy. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
That's just such a tough throw. I mean, that's all arm. Being able to get your body turned and throw back across your body. I mean, it's one thing if you're just throwing it a couple yards to a check down. In this case, he's still willing and able to push the ball downfield. And there does come some danger when you throw back across. But in this case, it's a big completion.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Once again, it's Miller. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. James Pierce in on the tackle.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 9.
They need to get it to the 27. This is 3rd down. McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. And he couldn't get free along the sideline. He's out of bounds, no gain, and it sets up 4th down.
Only a yard.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. On 4th down, here's McCarthy. He's got his man, that's Olave. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. Not only did they convert on fourth down, they picked up a quarter of the field. A gain of 25.
First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Now it's Miller. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of one. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
The 11-yard line.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, go.
On the handoff, this is Miller. And he gets this one down inside the 10, but it will set up 3rd and goal.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot, and now it is 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
They can still pick up a 1st down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
70 Lions. 18 Pioneer. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
They'll go. Here's McCarthy. And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush that leads to a turnover on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up 2nd down. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That's caught. And this will bring them all the way down to the 20-yard line. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
At the 20-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's got it inside the 5. To the goal line and in. Drake London. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
So, a new ball game. We are all tied. Final moments of this first half as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll get as much as he can protecting the football as he dives to the ground. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. Going to return this from the 10. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 19, 60 Mustang 19. Go.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And he will score. Bud Means. Touchdown, New Orleans. Able to add the extra point. The Saints have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
Here's a zone read to start the drive. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring them down for a big loss.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? And here's Bijan. And he's able to find a crease. Get ahead for 7. It'll bring up 3rd down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in.
One of the tight ends motions right. They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a 1st down.
Anytime a quarterback decides to tuck it and turn himself into a runner, you can just feel the sideline hold their breath. They're just hoping that he gets down, picks up enough for the 1st down, but more importantly, protects himself so he can get himself back up and continue on.
Give, and here comes Robinson. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Alontae Taylor is there for the stop.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. Now this time they'll look to throw. This one is complete inbounds, but not a whole lot out of it. Just gets back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Now, that was a nice looking grab. Really nice footwork there on the sideline to stay in bounds, but After all that, it's still not going to result in very much.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
These pass rushers, they love these situations where they can just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback. They knew they had a chance to put an end to this drive, and they didn't let it go to waste.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That's going to be caught. And this is going to backfire in a big way. Going for it on their own side of midfield, but they turn it over on downs.
So the key to this play is when you're going to play pass coverage and you're going to drop in depth, you have to understand if the quarterback drops the ball off short, you need to rally tackle. You need to limit the run after the catch. Don't let that receiver pick up the first down. That's exactly what this defense was able to do in this situation. Tackle him short of the chains, force the turnover on downs.
On first down, here's McCarthy. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Really nice coverage there defensively, and here you find yourself in a one-score game. Mike, he understands the value of protecting the ball. Really smart decision. Throw it away, snap it again.
McCarthy to the air on second down. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
10 yards to go.
This defense is vulnerable in a few areas along the back end, but none of that will matter if this protection can't do a better job holding up long enough that they can find some of these open receivers that have been able to separate. He just doesn't have the time to get him the ball.
On the run to the right. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down.
I don't think this lead is insurmountable by any means, Mike, but they're going to have to find a way to take advantage of some of these possessions as they try to close this game out.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. To throw once more, here's McCarthy. Now he'll work his way out right. Picked off by Billy Bowman. And the Falcons are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Push down to his left. Now, deep ball for London. That is brought in. That changes a lot. He's out of bounds all the way down at the 20-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. It's a gain of 49.
First down, Atlanta.
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. And this ball is going to be incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
They're running here with Robinson. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down, forthcoming.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
He'll drop to throw. That's into the hands of Flowers. And he will have a first down, but I don't think that's going to stand. They're already heading backwards. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long.
19, 18, Pioneer.
They'll send Flowers in motion.
18, Dragon 60.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. Here's a shot toward the end zone. He works free, right side. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown Saints. So 3rd and long, trying to pick up a first down to keep the drive going. Instead, the worst result. It goes back the other way, Greg, and the defense scores with a pick 6.
Mike, sometimes there's a fine line between being aggressive and being reckless, and I think you find yourself in 3rd and long, you're trying to make a play, but sometimes you just press a little too far, and this time it leads to the turnover and the pick 6.
Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
At their own 20-yard line.
They send a receiver in motion left. Right back to the air following that pick 6. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's out of bounds with the first down, but looks like this one might be coming back. He'll look to throw. Going up top and looking for Flowers. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg, their second pick 6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's one pick 6, but to get 2 pick 6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
So before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
At their own 49-yard line.
Pitts is the man in motion. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
The Falcons
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
Brings up second and 11 at the 38-yard line.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Pitts is the man in motion. They'll look to throw. Rolling right. He's going to run it. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a first down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Give left side. Here comes Robinson. And he will score! Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Falcons. Will Riker down on for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Falcons back within a couple of scores. It's 35-21. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On first and 10, it's McCarthy. Throw on the run is complete. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that gets him a first down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. We don't want to risk an incompletion. They convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball.
McCarthy now to throw on first and 10. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up a 14 and a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against a perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
On second down, here's McCarthy. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And 8 yards to
He's
go.
usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take it.
He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And good work there to get the first down yardage, and maybe better fortune that they get the ball back and Greg retained possession.
Nice job by the back there, Mike. He's able to get the first down, and I know that's where his mind was, but he can't forget to protect the ball, and that's the utmost importance. And fortunately for him, in this case, the ball ends up going out of bounds.
The elusiveness on display there. Nifty footwork setting up first and goal.
First down.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up first downs, milk the clock. And then 3,
good blocking, and he's in. Kendrick Miller, touchdown, New Orleans. On comes Blake Grupe for the PAT. He knocks it through, and the Saints will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Falcons 21.
So before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 3. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Out wide, that's Robinson. And he's brought it down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and
From the
4.
25, here's second and 4. Blitz coming, he'll throw it. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. That one's on Orlando Brown, Jr. Now they'll set up to throw. Now, deep ball for London. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. Now it's going to be third down. Back to throw. Forced out wide. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up fourth down.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Going to leave the offense out there for fourth and long. They'll send Flowers in motion. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Let's see what they do here. This is fourth and long. They'll send Flowers in motion. Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. He'll look for Flowers downfield. He's got it! And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 83 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta. Reichert now to add the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Falcons are able to edge a bit closer.
42. Falcons 28.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one fielded at the 15. brings this back all the way to midfield.
At the 50-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Second and 10.
Here's Miller. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down. Now a timeout. Atlanta. That's their first. Talk things over before third down. McCarthy from the gun here on third down. A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, New Orleans.
14 yards.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle it. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line of the game, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
Look him up on the second down and 8.
At the Falcons' 33-yard line.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. To the right side here, pass is caught. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. This has got to feel good, Greg. You open at home and a great performance with one more touchdown added on top.
Not many better ways, Mike, than to create some excitement amongst your fan base than to have a great home opener. Every team works all off-season. They stress it during training camp. Let's get off to a great start, and then all of a sudden you're able to do it in front of your home crowd. Man, this has been a really impressive performance.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Moving left. Going up top and looking for Flowers. And the Saints are going to have it at their own 32-yard line.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
We'll start the drive with Miller. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. A 3-yard
Second
pickup.
and 7.
Brings up second and 7.
Here's a handoff to Miller. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. So this one, a win for the Saints. They move to 1-0 as they earn this victory in the division, no less, here in Week 1. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Saints are winners, as we say so long from New Orleans.